Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Variable Barricade. Alright, so Hibari's wish for Shion to get a job has pretty much gotten thrown back in her face. The monkey paw curled. So, yeah, he did get a job, he got a modeling gig, and he's very, very busy to the point where he's probably going to go out of the country for more modeling gigs and to make sure that, like, I guess rabid fans don't, like, swarm the house, because it seems like fans are also, like, they learned where Shion lives, and that also kind of compromises Hibari as well. And Hibari is just full of regret. Like, she tried to apologize to Shion, but, like, kind of secretly he's doing this to be mean as well, which kind of like shame on him too. You could probably tell. He could probably tell that this is like bothering Hibari a lot. Alright, anyway, let's continue this. Cruel to be kind, hoping to catch me, Shion decided to act mean deliberately. Now his plan has reached its final stages. Let's begin. Oh, okay, this is like Shion's perspective, probably like right after he's like gets out of the house and leaves Hibari like crying in the foyer. As I left her behind, I looked back at the closed door. I'm sorry, Hibari. Although I knew it was cruel, I wouldn't turn back. Because Have you finished speaking with her? Huh. Oh, it's you, Jeeves. How long had he been standing there? I really didn't want to see him right now. But I wasn't so immature that I'd let it blatantly show on my face. Do you need something? I'm busy. Wait, where's my taxi? The taxi I had waiting for me had mysteriously disappeared. He just sent it away. Jeeves saw my confusion and pointed to the garage without altering his expression. I have secured your mode of transportation for today. The driver is ready if you are. But why? As long as you're still a suitor, the Tojo family is in charge of all aspects of your life. Gonna like help him with his modeling gig? Like what? I guess he did like help a lot with Nayata, just organizing all his part-time jobs. You can give Shion a ride. Alright then. I don't like taxis anyway, so I'll gladly take you up on your offer. Thanks. Understood. Now then, just tell the driver where you'd like to go. Got it. I waved to Jeeves and made my way to the car he'd indicated. Is he trying to keep me on a tight leash? But he knows I'm not like Nayata. I suppose the reason he went out of his way to supply me with a car was to monitor me. Is the car bugged? But it was no skin off my back if he spied on me. Yep, I still don't like him. I sighed and leaned deeper into my seat. I was able to see Hibari, but it wasn't pleasant. I feel like I've been doused in cold water. Both of you are just making yourselves miserable now. I took my phone out of my pocket and opened the Wiz app. Oh, I was sure it took her a lot for her to write, I miss you. She probably couldn't imagine my reaction when I saw her message. I had been waiting for her to say that. Imagine, like, Samugi actually wrote it, but oh well. I couldn't hide the smile on my face. This was exactly what I had been waiting for. I think I'm going to leave the house. What? As soon as I said that, Hibari looked at me like she didn't comprehend what I was telling her. However, as I continued to explain, Her expression became more and more strained. Her eyes and lips quivered like she was going to cry at any moment. I wonder if she'd hate me if I told her that she never looked more beautiful in this moment. But it's so true, because she could only have that expression if she really needed me. Absolutely no one thinks you're causing trouble, and it isn't some burden for you to come back here. Her eyes desperately pleaded with me, and though I understood their meaning, I pretended not to notice. I loved it. I truly loved it. And that's why I said the worst thing I could. So please support me and keep an eye on me. I'm going to become a man worthy of you. Worthy? Yes, I'm going to get the social status you wanted me to have. That wasn't what Hibari actually wanted, though. I knew that, but I had to put her through hell right then. Her dignity and reputation restricts her thoughts, and her weakness is that she can't openly desire anything. I wanted her to realize that all that nonsense wasn't going to be of any help to her at all. I love you. Now be patient and wait for me. She was shocked, and the kiss I gave her had nothing to do with kindness. I was giving her a nudge in the right direction. It was a cruel way of being kind, but it would get her to realize what she really wanted. A kiss like that isn't enough for me either, Hibari. Giving her only a childish kiss on the cheek when she looked so beautiful. I should win an award for my self-control. Oh. My phone started to ring. I looked down and smiled wryly at the name that popped up. Hi, Eureka. I've got good news for you, you worrywart. I'm already in the car and on my way there. Ah, yes. That makes sense. Then I'll head straight there as soon as I'm done. There aren't many people I can really be selfish with, you know. I like to be spoiled every once in a while. Don't worry about that. It'll be all right. I'll take care of it just fine. Okay. Talk to you later. My plans were going swimmingly. However, it wasn't without any risk on my part. That was precisely why I made sure to use what I could when I could. When it comes to being tough, I'm as strong as they come. Thinking about the grueling schedule ahead, I slowly closed my eyes to get some rest. Oh, going out to dinner. Who dis? Oh, what to do? I'm so super nervous. Oh, it's Ro. It's great that some important bigwig asked to meet, but why is it just me? My manager really needs to get his head on straight. But depending how this meeting goes, I might get a new job. And if that happens, watch out, world. It'll be Rue's time to shine. Cuteness for all. That'll win him over. Pleased to meet you. I'm Rue. Thank you for inviting me here to... Oh, you don't need to stand on ceremony with me. Oh no, what's Shion meeting this guy for? Thought you hated him. What? Shion, what are you doing here? Oh, he didn't know. I'm here because I'm the one who asked you to come. I didn't have your contact info, so I pulled a few strings with people in high places. Oh, Don't be so tense. I reserved a private room, so he wouldn't worry about being seen. Okay. Sorry. He's totally wary. That's what's still childish about him. Unable to conceal his bewilderment, Rue's gaze darted around aimlessly. This kid had some serious guts, but it didn't seem like he could hide his emotions very well in front of Amethyst. I'm glad you wanted to meet with me, Shion, but you're not gonna have anything exciting for me, are you? I don't know. In one way, it's not so bad for you. Are you talking about work? I nodded my head, thinking he had guessed well. He looked like he wanted to jump at the chance, but then he frowned as if uncomfortable. Is something wrong? What's on your mind? I'm all ears. Rue looked pensive, like he was turning something heavy over in his mind. I talked with Hibari recently, and she said, like that you went back to work for her sake. She also said that your future work is up to you, but what's really going on? I was happy to see you back to modeling. I got to see my hero Amethyst again. And I was so impressed when I saw that commercial. It was super amazing, but in that magazine recently, something about you was kind of different. You look great, of course, but like... Oh, I've already noticed it too. You weren't giving it your all. Well, what do you know? This kid's pretty observant. In fact, I was forced into that job by a sponsor, and I was totally half-hearted about it. Of course, that didn't mean I flagrantly cut corners, but I can't say it was my best work. After reevaluating him, I wanted more insight to his true intentions, so I shot him a smile, deliberately provoking him. I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations, but you're absolutely right. Are you disappointed? I know I'm young, but I think of myself as a professional. That's why I do my best no matter the job. Usually I'd want to work with you no matter what I'd have to do. Yeah, I assume so. But if you're not going to be serious about it, then I don't want to. It doesn't matter if you're Amethyst or if you're so much more capable than me. I don't want to work with someone who isn't serious. Because my work isn't that cheap. He looked straight at me intently, his assertion unquestionable. It was the best I had ever seen him look. I see. This kid is no angel after all. I think I understand why Leclerc rejected him. Huh? Hey, why are you laughing? I'm certain it took all the courage he could to muster to ask that. I could see a bit of trepidation in Rue's eyes, but also a flash of determination that said he wouldn't hold back from a challenge. Okay, I made up my mind. I'm going to be friends with this kid. It would have been a shame to simply use him. That's how much I was starting to like him. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make fun of you. I guess you could say I was happy. Huh? Would you hear me out for a second? Huh? Okay, sure. I smiled at how confused he was and began to explain. You know, I'm a very selfish person. No matter how good the pay is, I can only work for the benefit of those I love. Those you love? You mean for Hibari? Yes, now at least. Before, I also loved Leclerc. His work, his vision, and him as a person too. I'm willing to do as much as I can for those I love and approve of, but not for those I don't. It's all a matter of playing along the right way. I think that's why I'll never become a professional in the same way you are, Rue. So, is that the reason you stopped modeling after being Amethyst? That's right. I couldn't find any reason for wanting to model after that. There were many people who had wanted me. I was sure I had the talent to do it if I'd wanted to. But I had gone back to modeling. If I had gone back to modeling with that mindset, I would have quickly grown to hate it and simply quit, no matter the glitz and glamour. I knew that about myself better than anyone else. As you know, I'm only going back to modeling for Hibari's sake. So as long as I achieve my goal, it doesn't matter to me when I quit modeling. That's what I intend to do. No way! I think the number one thing for me is that I don't back down regardless of what others say. In your case, becoming one of Leclerc's angels is like that, right? Because you aren't giving up, even if he rejects you. When you put it that way, it doesn't really sound good, but yeah, I know what you mean. Thank you. That's why I've got a good feeling about you. So I have a favor to ask. Would you be willing to collaborate with me? You mean for work? Yeah. It's good we got right to the point. What do you want me to do? Rue seemed intrigued, even though he was clearly wary of me. I grinned at him. And that about sums it up. What do you think? Sounds pretty easy for you, right? Well, I'm not saying no, okay? And I don't think it's a bad idea either. But does that mean I'm gonna have to face that scary butler's desk there again? I've learned my lesson from him for the last time. Kasuga's... the Kasuga's fending the kid off for us. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. He's more or less has a soft spot for the lady. I don't know. Of course, I'm not asking you to do this for nothing. If you accept, I'll give you something in return. What do you mean? Ruse still seemed conflicted. Time to play my ace. I'll write that referral for you to Leclerc. And Amethyst here will give you a little bit of special advice. What do you say? I'm sure this is something only I can give you. Your dreams can come true with... I'll do it! Wow, I wasn't expecting him to accept that easily. Alright, what are they scheming? If you really do that for me, then there's no way I could say no. I'll do it, I promise. Just please tell me how I can become an angel. His starry eyes were most definitely not what Leclerc was looking for in his angels. But I was sure that he had more latent potential than even he was aware of. Then it seems like we're done here. I gently reached out my hand. Rue immediately shook it. Thank you, Shion. The pleasure was all mine. And that was how I got my little accomplice. Having him around her will bring about a lot of interesting things. I hope that I too can be that important to her. My plans were steadily coming together, provoking a sense of elation in me that I'd never felt before. All to make my number one mine. And schemes. Alright, cruel to be kind has been cleared. Alright, that was a decently long chapter for being one of the triangle boxes. Okay, Betrayal's Kiss. Shion's second commercial airs. Rue is involved with the shooting and talks about what happened on set. Let's play this event. I've been looking for so long. as I've picked up these fallen pieces of love, one by one. Oh, this! He walked through a fantastical forest and picked up the red jewels shining brightly in the dense grass. He believed she must surely be just ahead. However, the trail of jewels eventually came to an end. He stared at the jewels in his hand that he'd collected and heaved a weary sigh. When would he finally reach her? What could he do to find her? As he stood, a small light appeared in front of him. The light transformed into an angel that looked much like him, floating and dancing in midair. The young man looked up at the angel listlessly. The angel then gestured with his wand to the man's hands, as if to say, "Show me the pieces you've collected." The young man cautiously offered up the jewels to the angel. The angel nodded, flicked his wand as if it were some kind of signal, and then light surrounded the pieces of love as they morphed into a silver makeup compact. Alright, buy this product. His eyes widened at the wonder of it all. As soon as he opened the compact, a stream of tiny, dazzling motes of light poured out. Surely the light would show him the way. The angel's light will guide him to where you are. Angel Wing Face Powder. Wow. As soon as the commercial finished, we all let out the collective breath we'd been holding. We'd camped out around the TV when we heard that the second commercial for the Christmas makeup collection was going to air today. The commercial this time had a fantasy-like or cute feeling about it, didn't it? The last one felt more like regular Shion. Like him all appreciating beauty and stuff, you know? Looks like he's totally changed up his image again. Didn't he look younger than usual, too? He looked nothing like himself. I'm sure everyone at school tomorrow will make a big fuss over this new commercial. Shion was establishing himself as a model at an alarmingly fast rate. I wonder when Shion's gonna come home next. I want to hear all about his commercial. He's probably never coming back. What? He said so himself. I'm gonna work on my homework. Hibari. What did she mean he's never coming back? I told you to go easy on her, you sadistic little... The next day, as expected, Shion's new commercial was the talk of the whole school. Did you see Shion's new commercial? He was like so adorbs in it. You look totally different now. It kind of makes my maternal instincts kick in, huh? I so want a boyfriend like that. I bet he'd totes spoil me and let me get away with anything. Oh my gosh, I know, right? His elegant look, those kind eyes. He's totally the devoted type. And you could have had it all, Hibari. Could have had it all. They don't even know him. It's a bit gross, huh? Yeah. These people who didn't know Shion personally were talking about him based on some superficial image of him in their heads. Their words raked over my skin, making me feel extremely agitated. I'm back. Oh, welcome home. What? Exactly, Hibari. What are you doing here, kiddo? That's right. I've come to hang out at your place. Rue? What in the world are you? Welcome back, Hibari. We're having a feast tonight. Hey, babe, hurry up and get changed. We're all waiting for you. Huh? I had no idea what was happening, but Rue gave me a sweet smile. See you in a bit. Apparently, everyone was having a good time before I came home, so we had a little party at dinner. Ichio was especially full of enthusiasm. Perhaps it was because, ever since Shion stopped coming home, we tended to be quiet when we ate. Ichio was moved to tears by Rue's effusive praise of his cooking, while Rue enjoyed how Ichio diligently waited on him hand and foot. I hadn't even properly complimented his cooking due to everything that had happened recently, so I felt a little guilty. Hey Rue, it's getting pretty late. Won't your parents be worried about you? Don't worry, my manager's coming to pick me up later. Okay. Besides, I actually came here today because I wanted to talk with you about, I wanted to ask you something. What do you mean? Rue looked a little uncomfortable, so I wondered if it was something difficult to talk about. He then pulled out a small flyer from his bag and showed it to me. This is Angel Wing face powder. This was a promotional flyer for the product from Shion's commercial the other day. Ah, I got one of those too. They had them at the local drugstore, so I took one. Bro, again? I gotta get his autograph, man. I don't know, might be gonna get harder to even catch him. Slow down, Trend Chaser. You're making Rue feel uncomfortable. Not at all. If you'd like, I could sign it for you. Huh? Oh, well... Nah, that's... I mean, I really appreciate it, but, it's for Shion's commercial, so wouldn't it be weird? I'm an accomplished performer too, you know. Look, this angel here is me. What? I had thought they'd fallen into bickering again, but this unexpected turn of events had made me raise my voice unintentionally. Wait, he was in the commercial? I thought it was just two Shions. I guess the other angel was kind of like paler looking. Didn't really see the face. The commercial only showed me from behind, and they used CG to make me look smaller, so I don't blame you for not recognizing me. But you can see if you look real close. Look! Don't I look like that angel from this angle? Rue turned his back to us, and we stared at him. Now that you mention it, I guess it does look like your silhouette. Get his autograph and then get Shion's autograph on the same little pamphlet thing. It'll be worth even more. both the actors. Bro, for real? I can't tell at all. Yeah, neither can I. But the angel in the commercial is Rue, right? Then yes, please give me your autograph. Okay, nice. Now he's fine with it. You got it. I'll do you one better and write to my best bud Nayata on it. Wow, awesome. I can't wait to brag about this to the grannies in the park tomorrow. They're kind of charming, aren't they? I ain't even got the energy to make fun of them. It's like, oh, too wholesome. I turned away from everyone having fun and making a ruckus and looked at the flyer again. So Rue was working with Shion, huh? On one hand, I was happy his dreams were coming true, but on the other, I felt it was a little unfair that he kept it from me. Perhaps he could see it on my expression because Rue looked at me apologetically in an attempt to make me feel better. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone until the commercial aired. Oh, no, it's fine. No need to worry about me. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? Oh, wait, you wanted to ask me something, right? What is it? Yeah, Rue showed some hesitation, but eventually seemed like he finally made up his mind. So those commercials that Shion ran are actually made up of 3 parts. The story is Shion is looking for his love, and he's destined to be with her because they've been linked since he was born. The makeup that appears are like distant memories of her, clues, things like that. Thinking back to how the commercials played out, I could certainly see that. And the viewer could think they were the love that he was looking for. I'm sure that many girls thought that when it aired, and I even heard things like that at school. I see. So if the first one was eyeshadow and the second face powder, would the last one be lipstick? That's right. You're amazing, Ichiya. It's going to be lip gloss. Seems like you got a lot of experience with makeup. No, it's just common sense. I'm just thinking of that the Rabby skit. If the next commercial's the last one, does that mean he'll get to meet the lover he's been looking for? Rue glanced over at me. Yeah, but here's where the issue is. Oh, is it gonna like... It's like for lip gloss, right? Is it gonna involve a kiss? If he's going to reunite with his destined love, then someone's gonna have to play the part, right? I assume so. Rue looked like he was having a hard time getting the words out, which gave me a bad feeling. So, since the last product is gonna be lip gloss... Ah, wait, you don't mean... Ichiya seemed to have already figured it out. Rue nodded at him. Yeah, actually. There's going to be a kissing scene. Huh? Like, between Shion and the other actress. What? Just hold on a minute. Like a scene where 2 of them actually kiss for real? I mean, actors do that. Like, it's just acting, but... For real. I'm also in the 3rd one, so the staff explained it to me. They're not going to pretend or stop just before they do it. They're gonna film the whole thing. I even saw the storyboards. It's totally true. What? Seriously though. I mean, I get that it's a concept for the commercial, but... While everyone else panicked, I froze. Everything that Rue said, I refused to understand it. I really shouldn't have told you this either, but I was just so worried. I didn't know if you knew he was going to film a kissing scene. Everyone there turned their attention towards me. Did you say it was okay for him to do the kissing scene, Hibari? I didn't do anything. I didn't even know about it until just now. I was speaking the words, but they sounded like they were coming from someone else entirely. I continued to speak, just letting the words come out. What about Shion? Oh, okay. The two-handed sword. What about Shion? What did Shion say when they told him there was going to be a kissing scene? Huh? Well, he said okay, I see. What? You're telling me he agreed just like that? Yeah. It was like no big deal to him. Somehow I knew that would be the case. Not that I wasn't shocked, but I also thought it sounded very Shion-like. But it's a case! A case! It's a huge freaking deal. I guess that's just the way the job goes. I'm sure he can figure it out. Despite what he said, Taiga looked over at me a few times to see how I was doing. It's Shion's decision. I'm not going to say anything. It's his job, after all. Hibari, At the most inopportune time, someone's phone rang, cutting through the silence. Oh, it's my manager. Is he on the way? Yeah, he said he's already out front, but... If it's me you're worried about, don't be. Anyway, you should probably get going. I hope you know Shion really likes you. I can confirm that as his co-star. So I really want you two to talk it out. Because I really admire Shion and I definitely don't want you two to fight. Rue. I'll get going now. Thank you for having me over. Wait, I'll see you out. So babe, what are you gonna do now? The kid just said you two should talk. Is he gonna even have time to talk? Maybe I should have a talk with Shion and... I'm going to my room. I quickly exited the living room, unable to take it anymore. He told me to talk with Shion. But what am I supposed to do if I can't even see him in the first place? Alright, Betrayal is cleared. Oh. Let's see. What should I do next? Do one or both. It says to do the side chapter first, so let's do the side chapter first. 2 choices. Tired of watching me struggle, Aramura agrees to give me some advice. How do I really feel? Let's play this event. It had been a few days since Rue told me about the next commercial. Rue told me to talk to Shion, but honestly, I didn't even want to think about him. However... Hey, guess what? I heard that Shion is half French. No one around me would let me do that. You're still a hot topic with the girls in class. So is Amethyst, right? Maybe the rumors are true after all. Don't you dare spread rumors about his past. Get this, my daddy's publishing company is going to interview him. They said I could observe for training. Shut the front door. Can I come with you if you don't? I'd die if I could talk to him for even a second. As if that would happen, you'll end up getting the cold shoulder like Aramura that one time. It'd be so unbelievably happy to be in a relationship with someone as gorgeous as him. Those beautiful eyes and that smooth voice. I can't even begin to imagine what it'd be like to be graced with their presence every day. You're not the ones Shion's going to be gracing. Oh, Hibari, I'm getting mad and jealous. Because Shion is my nothing. A wave of self-loathing washed over me every time I remembered that fact. Because he told me he loved me, but I didn't return the sentiment. Which meant we were nothing. And yet, I'm jealous like I'm his girlfriend or something. I was so wretched, I couldn't bear it. By the way, he's going to be shirtless in the magazine's next issue. Ugh, will you just stop? I wanted to get out of here as soon as I could. That was all I could think as I waited for school to end. However, when the day's long-awaited end came, I received an unexpected whiz message. Huh? What? Aramura? It's rare to get a text from her. What in the world could she want? I carefully read over the text. Yeah, you should just try to avoid us like the plague. Then... Oh, going to our house. Here you go, Aramura. I'll put the tea and sweets over here for you. Okay, thanks. So how's Rabby doing? Is there anything wrong with it? Nah, it's fine. But it's got some junk files piling up, so I'll delete them. She wanted to do some maintenance on Rabby. That's what she said in her abrupt whiz message. And that's why she had come to my room after so long. Alright, all done. Sorry for the short notice. I just want to check on the Rabbi periodically. It's fine. I wasn't doing anything else. As she began to put her tools away, she looked like she suddenly remembered something. Oh, by the way, I saw that new commercial Shion was in. It was super amazing. He looked like prime boyfriend material when he's in commercials. It's like he cast his spell, and I think he'd let me get away with anything, forgive me for everything, and love me for who I am. This is like a take on the angel when he was Amethyst. Amethyst forgives all. Everyone had the same impression once they experienced Shion's on-screen presence. They all said, Amethyst who forgives all. The nickname he earned as a child was still the foundation of his good reputation now. But anyway, I know what he's really like, so I'm able to snap out of it real quick. I know, you tried to hit on him, didn't work. How come? Like, don't you remember that time I tried flirting with him? His eyes were so cold. Like he was saying, what the hell would I want with you? Hello? Are you listening to me? I'm asking if you want to hang out with me. Why? Why? Because you're pretty. I'm super into pretty people. I think they're interesting. Well, I've no interest in you. Oof. In short, that boy don't have the time of day for any girl not named Tojo, you feel me? That's going to be like the next level feeling of superiority, right? You've got a top quality boyfriend who's 100% devoted to you. I know, he's not gonna cheat on you. I mean, seriously, that's every girl's dream, isn't it? Well, I'm sorry for making such a boneheaded suggestion before. I felt really bad about it, but you really turned that sitch around, didn't you? Shion went back to modeling to prove his feelings for you. So now you've got the happy groom, right? I actually recoiled in surprise at how casually she said that. Yeah, isn't that the condition to marry him? Hey, what's with that reaction? Am I wrong? Well, I haven't really clarified that with Shion yet. Well, I guess these things take time and all that. But you should tell the other three ASAP. Because it'd be super awful to lead those three on when there's like zero chance for them. I know, it's just being very considerate. Oh, why don't you just tell them now? Shion's not even here. He told you how he felt and he gave you what you wanted. So there's nothing left to worry about. So why are you hesitating? Shion has talent. Therefore, if he keeps modeling, I'm sure he'll be even more successful than he is now. He'll be successful and get busier, and I'll see him less and less. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But what's wrong with that? I knew what was wrong with it. What was I trying to say? What I was trying to say was nothing more than selfishness on my part. I wanted him to come back to me because I missed him, even though it was my words that pushed him away. It was completely unreasonable of me. I fell silent and Aramura sighed at me with extreme exasperation. Girl, do you know what you look like in class when the other girls are talking about Shion? Your expression screams, that's my man. You don't get to talk about him. Your face is seriously scary. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. You could kill someone with those daggers shooting out of your eyes. Look, I know it sucks that you can't see him. It sucks that he's popular and everyone's got their eyes on him. It's just tough to take when he's such a hot topic. You're more of a control freak with a tendency to get lonely than you think you are. You do yourself a world of good to admit that, you know. Her words cut me deep, but I couldn't argue with them. Maybe because I noticed it a bit myself. No matter how self-centered my feelings may be, they were how I really felt. Okay, listen. What you've got right now is a simple two-choice question. Choice number 1, let him continue modeling and use his talent for others. In return, you'll have to put up with your loneliness. Choice number 2, Shion is with you for the rest of your life, tied to you, just as you'd hoped for. But in this choice, he and his work cannot coexist. Shion will remain a kept man. I guess those are the choices, huh? It's up to you what you choose. Just make sure you choose the one you actually like, okay? She's right. Ultimately, it'll play out one of those two ways. Thank you, Aramura. Alright then, see you at school. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, listen, what you've got right now is a simple two-choice question. It's up to you what you choose. Just make sure you choose the one you actually like, okay? Even though I couldn't see Aramura's car anymore, I stood in front of the house contemplating what she just said. Thanks to her advice, the choice before me was now clear. All that's left was... I have to choose. That's all there was to it. Okay, 2 choices cleared. Oh, we're almost there. I do this. I kind of do need to take a break. Kind of weird, like, if these 2 are short, like, this one will surely be long. So, like, either like, I do these 2 in, like, the next episode, and then, like, the finale, or I just lump everything together and it'd be, like, a super long episode. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end now. Like, kind of need a break. Alright, let's save. Alright, so we're almost there. Which will she choose? I mean, it seems like she's gonna be really unhappy if he remains a model. And then, like, she's only gonna get busier as, like, the Tojo family heir, and they're just never gonna see each other. It's gonna be that kind of unhappy relationship. And then just imagine the kid, too. Like, his horrible backstory is gonna be like, my mom was too busy with her work, and my dad was, too. Like, the neglected child. Alright, anyway. Hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.